Hello everyone, welcome to my 2021 bullet journal setup. If you're new here, I'm Rebecca and I post videos about art, books, and anything I feel like sharing. Today I am setting up this Scribd dotted notebook to be my 2021 bullet journal. I really like these specific notebooks because they're pretty cheap. They come with this convenient elastic. It's the perfect size and the pages are really thick. I also like the dots, they're not too dark. And it comes with 2 ribbons to use as bookmarks. So let's start by adding some stickers. I love to add stickers to my bullet journals and I usually collect more throughout the year, so I'm only adding a few today. These stickers are from Pura, Vida Bracelets, Solterra, and a local video game store. So I took a bit of time to try to arrange them the way I wanted before sticking them down, and I went with this. And now getting into setting up the book itself, I'm sticking with these 3 main washi tapes and I am using my King Art brush pens. They're actually dual tip and have a nib as well as the brush. And I am also using stickers that I made and cut out myself using my new Cricut machine. I feel like it is so satisfying to watch the Cricut cut out the little moon shapes. And now moving on to my 2021 cover page. So I'm just using the stickers that I printed out and putting the moon phases in a circle on the right hand side with the Hello 2021 sticker right in the middle. And I don't normally include a key when I do a bullet journal setup, but I thought maybe you guys could benefit from seeing the different symbols that I use in mine. So I generally use a little box for the task I have to do. Then I put a check mark in the box once I've completed the task. And if something gets canceled, I just put a line straight through the word. To move something, I do a line with a little arrow at the end, and for events/important things, I use a little star. And on the next page, I am setting up my index. I think an index is really useful to include in your bullet journal, even if you only look back on it once you've finished the book, the way I tend to use it. So to make my index this year, I am using my gray King Art brush pen to make the different lines, and I tried to use a ruler and clearly failed miserably at it because every single line is so wonky. And of course, Jasper had to come over to say hi. At first I was planning to use just my normal pen to separate the sections and to write page and topic at the top, and then I ended up using this skinnier washi tape to make the lines, and I think it looks a lot neater that way. And I also ended up using some washi tape at the top where I'm gonna put the index sticker, and I used some washi tape to cover up where I had written page and topic to replace that with stickers as well. And the next page that I'm working on is my dot grid cheat sheet. I got this idea from Amanda Rach Lee, and I included one in last year's bullet journal, and it was so useful to have. I really recommend that you include a dot grid cheat sheet if you have not already added one to your bullet journal, especially if you are going to be counting a lot of the squares for any sort of spreads. This makes it so much easier. I separated mine into halves, quarters, and thirds because those will be the most common numbers that I will need when setting up spreads, and I'm just using a different color for each so that I don't get them mixed up. I'm sticking with these few blue colors, the gray, and in a minute you'll see me use my metallic gold Recollections pen. I'm also adding some washi tape before I put down one of the other stickers that I made, and it is just a label that says dot grid cheat sheet, And because I used matte sticker paper, I can color over it with my pens and markers, which is great because I can customize them. And on the other side, I'm adding this quote, "In the dark of the moon, there is growth." And I made this using aqua inks and then scanned that into Photoshop. I think it's perfect for moving from 2020 to 2021. And now on to the future log. So I made these little calendars, and I'm super excited to announce that they are available for free to download as a zip file on my website. I will put the link in the description box. I get so tired of writing out all the little calendars when setting up my bullet journal for the year, so I wanted to make things a little bit easier for myself. So if you're like me and you hate rewriting calendars constantly, go ahead and download these PNG files that you can size to be whatever size you need, print out, and either glue in or use sticker paper. You could even upload them to the Cricut Design Studio yourself to cut out. And the reason why I am not going to sell these and that they are free is because it was my first attempt at making calendars, and they are not absolutely perfect, but they get the job done. So I still wanted to share them with you guys. And I'm keeping my future log super simple here. Just the calendar, some washi tape, and then use my pen to write in some important dates. The next page that I'm setting up is going to become my goals page, and I'm keeping everything really minimalistic this year, just using some washi tape and stickers that I printed out. Doing the same thing on this next page here, except this page is going to be the start of my reading section. So if you are not aware, I started something last year called TVR or Trash, and essentially I pick a certain number of books. Last year and this year it's going to be 16 books that I have physical copies of, and if I don't read them by the end of the year, I have to get rid of them somehow, either by donating, selling, or giving away to a friend. So I will have a separate video on that. But on the other side of this page, I am just making a little quote page. So this one is actually from Gilmore Girls, and it's from Rory Gilmore. It says, "I live in two worlds. One is a world of books." And I thought this was absolutely perfect for the start of my book section. And I have been obsessed with Gilmore Girls things this past year. I think it's just because there have been so many other people home watching Gilmore Girls and doing fun things like readathons with the characters in mind. I am not the best at lettering, so I am keeping this super simple. I tried to do some fake calligraphy and I used a sticker for the O. This next page is going to be one of the ways that I keep track of the books that I read during the year. So I like to have, I guess, a more artistic representation. So I do like to do the bookshelf drawing and draw the little books on the bookshelf to fill in for the number of books that I've read. But I find it difficult to read the titles on the little books, so I also make a separate page keeping track of the names and my star ratings. So this is just me making a brown box to represent the bookshelf. I added 4 shelves and I am having it take up 2 pages, hoping that I read a lot of books next year. My goal, as usual, is to read 52 books throughout the year, and then just using some washi tape and stickers for books read. And this is the page that goes with that. It is the page where I will write down the title of the book as well as my star rating. And this year I am making sure that I leave 5 spaces on the right hand side for 5-star ratings. And then the last page in my bookish section is a page for all the readathons and read-alongs going on throughout the year. Same deal with the washi tape and stickers. However, I am leaving this page next to it blank, just in case my list goes on to the other page. And if it doesn't, I will put a quote page there as well. However, that will be the start of a different section, which I kind of consider media because it's like shows, games, and things like that. So for this, I'm doing a similar setup as the index with the gray marker. Next, we have my page for things to watch and my page for games. So I didn't use the things to watch page that much last year, so I'm hoping to be better about it this year. However, I do like having the games page, and I like being able to separate it by games I bought this year, games I've played, and games I've finished. I think it gives me a good look at what I've been playing throughout the year. So I made this little TV sticker to include along with the title, Things to Watch. I think it came out really cute. If you guys are interested in them, let me know. I'm currently planning an Etsy shop, so I'm trying to brainstorm ideas as much as I can. And actually, the stickers that you will see me use on the next page here for games are ones that I do plan on including as a sticker sheet in my Etsy shop. I think they came out super cute. They are sort of a cat themed gaming set. So I have a little lucky cat holding a controller, some little cat controllers, some cat ear headphones, some pixel hearts, and a little paw print made from a controller. And I'm just really excited to share that with you guys. These next 2 pages are actually going to be for brainstorming video ideas as well as ideas for things to include in my Etsy shop. I am hoping to have the Etsy shop open by January 1st, so be on the lookout for that. I will make an announcement when I open it, but if you guys have any things that you specifically would like to see, I'm kind of sticking with stickers for now, but really want to expand to include bookmarks and maybe cards in the future. So if you have any specific stickers that you would like to see, let me know in the comments so I can try to make that happen for you guys. I really want this to be something that I like and that you guys like. Now we are transitioning into, I guess, a financial type section. Although I don't do a specific spending tracker, those just don't tend to work for me. But I do have a wish list area as well as a gift ideas area that I'm including here. I find I don't need too much space for that, so that is why it's only taking up a half of a page for each. And then on the other side, I am going to add a quote there, and it is actually the same quote that I used last year because I just really like it, and I wasn't really sure what other quote to include there. And that quote is invest in yourself, which I think is just a really good message, but also has to do with money as well as personal care, which I need to focus on. So again, I'm just kind of sticking with a simple bubble kind of blocky lettering, and then I really messed up the cursive here, but it's fine. We're just gonna go with it. And then for the word invest, I did decide to try to do a gradient with the 3 blue colors that I've been using throughout. And I like the way it came out. These King Art brush pens blend really well together. And the final 2 pages in the setup are a savings for page as well as a paying off page. I did this for the first time last year and I really enjoyed having it, so I'm looking forward to doing it again. I typically do a little doodle of the item I am either saving for or paying off, and then I fill it in as I go, so it is really nice to see it once it's complete and feel accomplished. And here is a final little flip through everything I set up so far in my 2021 bullet journal. I really like the simplicity this year. I like the minimalist look while still including washi tape and some nice quote pages as well. You will notice I left a page blank here, and if you would like to see how I filled out that page, you are going to have to go over to my website. It is the same blog post where you can find the calendars, so I hope you guys are interested to see what I did there. The only hint you will get is that it is also calendar related, but a different kind of calendar, and it also uses something that will be available in my upcoming Etsy launch. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe so that you can watch my monthly bullet journal setups. I post a video every month showing how I set up for the month, and I will be posting one for January very, very soon, so subscribe to be notified of that. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.